Hey guys, and for today's video, I'm be doing my NHL bracket, and I'm an NHL casual, so yeah, I know a little bit about the NHL, but not too much. So yeah, last year, I think I only got one pick right in Edmonton, so yeah, let's get into it. Alright, we got the Winnipeg Jets versus the St. Louis Blues. So yeah, the Jets, they are the President's Trophy winner. Yeah, the Jets had a historically great start to their season. I know that, they were pretty good to start the season, but yeah, this is gonna be a good matchup. The Blues have been good as of recent, and this is gonna be a good series, I feel like. Yeah, there's St. Louis is a second wild card, but they are kind of coming into this. The Jets haven't had the best playoff success. Honestly, looking at this matchup, I'm gonna take the Winnipeg Jets here in 6 games. Okay, next we got the Dallas Stars at the Colorado Avalanche. The Stars have been to back-to-back conference championships the last year, and they are really good. They're looking like a team that could compete for the cup this year. Definitely, and Colorado has been looking really good too, so this is going to be a really interesting matchup here. You got two really good teams coming in. What helps Colorado is especially Nathan McKinnon. He helps a lot. And also, the Dallas Stars getting Branson in at the trade deadline was huge. I mean, they already had a really great forward core, but now with him, it's even better. And Jake Ottinger helped also in goal to one of the best goalies in the league this year. I feel like this is going to be another close series. You got two pretty good series to start it out. I think Dallas would take it in 7. Okay, next we got the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Minnesota Wild. The Knights, they've been successful ever since they started, was it 8 years now? 8, 9 years now? Ever since they've been an expansion team. They've always been great. I feel like this is another team that has been really good, and especially with the help of their superstar Jack Eichel will help a lot. But yeah, Vegas is ready for another playoff run here. And next we got the Wild, who had a really good start to the year, but has just been mediocre the last month, so the Wild aren't going in it the best right now, but yeah, they made it here in the Vegas Golden Knights. I think they'll win it in 5 games against the Wild. Okay, next, I think it's 4 years straight we got the LA Kings versus the Edmonton Oilers. This is crazy. How does this matchup keep happening? And of course, Edmonton just made the Stanley Cup. They almost came back from a 3-0 lead. McDavid and Draisaitl duo is what's going to get them and have them a deep playoff run. That's going to be the question. If they're on their game, I think they could definitely make a run again, but I guess you never know. But are we going to get the same outcome as we did in past years with Edmonton winning? I think we are. I'm going to take the Oilers in 6. We got the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Ottawa Senators. The Maple Leafs. They're the top seed in the Atlantic. Could this be the year that they make a run? I don't know. I don't think so, because this is the Maple Leafs. They always lose in the first round, or 1 year they actually made to the second round, but they're playing the Senators, a rival. The high-end talent for the Maple Leafs is real. Ottawa, no one expected them to be here, and they're a young and inexperienced team, so it's going to be interesting. When the Maple Leafs have been in the playoffs every year, they have experience, but it's just maybe not that far. But I think Toronto will take it here. It's going to be a good series. I think I'm going to take it in 6, just because the Senators haven't been here in a while. Alright, let's continue. We got the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Florida Panthers. The Lightning was the last team to dominate, and now the Panthers who have been dominating right now. Panthers have back-to-back Stanley Cups, and they won their first last year, so the team has a lot more of a toll on them because they've played a lot more hockey than any other team in the league has over the last 2 years. But this is going to be a good matchup here. Tampa Bay got Gensel in the offseason to kind of revitalize the team. They have Kucherov, of course, the main man. One of the best players in the league. Panthers. This is going to be an interesting matchup, but I think 4-7 is going to be a great series. Okay, next we got the Washington Capitals versus the Montreal Canadiens. The Capitals, the main storyline was Ovi breaking the NHL record for the most goals in history. So yeah, that was great. And I really expected the Canadiens to be here, but they made it against the Capitals too. The Capitals really are just a really balanced team. Dylan Strome, Ovi, etc. They just are a balanced team, and I think they're gonna keep that up. And I think the Capitals will make it to the second round and beat the Canadiens. Okay, next we got the Carolina Hurricanes at the New Jersey Devils. The Hurricanes, they are a definition of a very balanced team, and they've been here and they've made some decent runs to the second and third round. They haven't been able to make a Stanley Cup at all, but they're playing a team in the Devils who coming back here after last year having a disappointing season. But yeah, like Carolina, I think has the upper hand here. The reason I say that is with the Devils, it's like Jack Hughes is out, the best player, so like for the rest of the season. Interesting how that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Hurricanes in 6. Okay, next we got the second round. We got the Winnipeg Jets versus the Dallas Stars. This is gonna be a good one. The Jets, who have been consistently the best team in the league, and the Stars, who just are loaded and they're ready for a cup run. So like I feel like to me this is gonna be a solid series, but I think the Dallas Stars are gonna take it here and win this one in 6 games because the star power is gonna be too much. But okay, next we got the Golden Knights versus the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton had a great run last year, but I feel like with McDavid and Draisaitl, but they can't do everything on this team. We can't mask up all their issues, but it's like with Vegas, they're just a great team. They're not injured anymore like they were last season as much. So I feel like Vegas is going to take this one in 6-2. Okay, next we got Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Florida Panthers. Again, last time the Panthers dominated the Maple Leafs in the playoffs, and I think that is going to happen again just because I feel like there's no chance that Toronto wins. I feel like Florida is going to take it again. Next, we got the Capitals versus the Canes. The Capitals, had a really good season here, but I feel like the Canes are going to move on. They're very balanced. They're ready for another run, and I think they're going to make it here. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Canes. 7 games. It's going to be a really close series, but I think they'll barely win. Okay, now we got the Conference Championship. We got the Dallas Stars versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Oh, this is a really good series here. I feel like this is going to be a nice, fun series here. I think this is going to go 7 games. But I think the star power and having Jake Ottinger for the Stars is just going to barely have them win this series in 7. So I'm going to take the Dallas Stars. Okay, next we got the Florida Panthers versus the Carolina Hurricanes. And this is where it ends for Florida. I think Carolina is going to go Stanley Cup Finals and actually make it. Again, you never know. They could lose in the first, second round. And for the championship, I got the Dallas Stars versus the Carolina Hurricanes. This is going to be a great series, but I feel like overall, it's just Dallas's year. I think they're the most prepared to win a Stanley Cup. They have the core. They're trying to win now. They have a tough way to get you with Colorado, Winnipeg, and Vegas, but I think they're going to take it in 6 here. And the Dallas Stars will be my Stanley Cup champion. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Every year I've done this, I've actually got one team in the Stanley Cup right. So I'm wondering which team is going to be. Is it going to be Dallas or Carolina? Till next time, everyone. Peace out. Bye.